Hi, today I'm going to compare these two powerful leaf blowers. So first we have the 40V brushless leaf blower by GREENWORKS, and we're comparing it with this DEWALT 20V max leaf blower that is also brushless. Hey, you know what? Now that I actually have these two powerful blowers, I have to do this.
Hasta la vista, leaves.
Alright, I was just joking, but let's get to the actual comparison. Now, the prices for these leaf blowers are pretty similar, however, there are some differences between the two. So first, let's quickly talk about what we got in the actual box, and then we're gonna compare them in detail, and I will include some leaf blowing tests. So as expected in both, you get the instructions, then you have the leaf blower pipe on both, and there is also these little attachments, and on the GREENWORKS, you have this kind of slimmer tube attachment, so that's gonna concentrate the air more to push the leaves faster. And on the DEWALT one you have it as well, and this one actually looks a little cooler. Both of these blowers come with the rechargeable battery, and here is already some differences as well. First, the GREENWORKS battery is not only larger in size, but actually is 40V battery and 4 amps. However, the DEWALT battery is way smaller and is also 20V, but that's actually 5 amps, which is pretty cool for smaller size battery. Also on both batteries you have this little button, and when you push it, it will show you the charge level, which is really cool. Of course, they also come with the charging base with pretty long wire, and the base itself looks different too, obviously, but it has pretty much same functionality. So when the light is blinking, basically the battery is charging, and it will become solid color when the battery is fully charged. Now, as far as the leaf blowers go, here is first difference, and that is actually the weight and the size. So GREENWORKS leaf blower is actually heavier and also a little bit longer, and the DEWALT leaf blower is a little bit shorter and lighter too, but when you look at the actual motor, you could definitely see the size difference, and obviously on the DEWALT is way bigger, which is actually pretty surprising to be honest, because the GREENWORKS blower is rated at 550 CFM, which is pretty high, but the DEWALT blower is only rated at 450, and don't get me wrong, that's also very high, however is lower than the GREENWORKS. Also, that's pretty much on the paper though, because when I tested the DEWALT blower, it actually really surprised me. Of course, I'm gonna show you that shortly. I'm sorry to interrupt your video, but just quickly, if you're interested in any of these two blowers, the link and the disclaimer is gonna be in the description down below. And now back to the video. Now, both of these leaf blowers have kind of stand on the bottom, so they could easily stand on the pavement, for example. They also both have really grippy handle, and they also both have the trigger or power switch, plus the power locking switch, so you can lock it and actually you don't have to hold the trigger for the leaf blower to work. And the best feature about these trigger switches is that you can actually lock it at any power you want, with just slightly gradually increasing the power. And by the way, there is some little difference here too, because the DEWALT leaf blower has actually kind of one setting, if you will, although you can gradually increase the speed, but on the GREENWORKS blower you also have the turbo switch. And we actually tested both of these blowers outside, and this is where it becomes a little bit tricky, because even though the DEWALT leaf blower doesn't have this turbo switch per se, but the power of it is absolutely incredible. It's pushing the leaves like there is no tomorrow, and it's seriously working really great. And actually when you put the trigger switch to full power, there is actually some kind of G-force push, because when I locked it over my table, it was actually able to hold this leaf blower in this kind of weird position, and that's only from the air pushing through the tube actually. And then when I turn the power off, it kind of fall down. That just shows you how much power it has. Now on the other hand, the GREENWORKS blower is powerful as well. However, to use the full power you have to hold the turbo mode switch, and even though you don't always have to use that switch, but the moment you want to use it at highest setting, you have to physically hold it for the duration of that time. And same situation here, this leaf blower is powerful too, and actually they are both so powerful it's really hard to tell the difference between the two, and unless you do some scientific experiment comparing the airflow, it's nearly impossible to tell the difference. So to be honest, even though the DEWALT blower is a little bit higher price, but because the power is very similar at least, and is also more compact and lighter, I think it really makes it such a great buy, and also perhaps is a little bit more known brand. However, the GREENWORKS leaf blower is also very powerful, and is rated higher in cubic feet per minute airflow, and since you can save some money by buying the GREENWORKS one, it could be actually a good choice too. And I ran them both multiple times clearing all the leaves, and I gotta say they both good quality, they work absolutely great, so there is actually no bad choice here, it's simply your preference. So thank you for watching this quick video. I hope it was helpful. If you want to see some other comparisons, click one of these videos on the screen. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Hey yo, the mirror